Hey there guys, welcome to Arsenal Fan TV. This is the review of Arsenal versus Barcelona. The final score being 2-0 to Barca. And I know I said in the preview for the game that I wasn't really expecting much from the game over two legs. I can't help but feel disappointed with how tonight's gone because for large spells of the match we did play some really good football. Defensively I thought we were really sound. Mertesacker and Koscielny, I thought they were really good at the back despite Mertesacker having an error on the goal, which I'll get onto a little bit later. But I thought we really matched this Barcelona side and we didn't really capitalise on Barcelona when they weren't at the races today. I don't think Barcelona played to their strengths. I don't think they played particularly well. Yes, they dictated possession but haven't really been as ruthless as they have been in La Liga this season. And that was down to nullifying them. Now, although we have lost the game, there are a lot of positives that we can take from tonight's match. Hector Bellerin was superb coming up against his former employers, dealt really well with the threat of Neymar as well as Jordi Alba, was really good bombing forward and made one class tackle on Neymar in our own penalty area. So excellent performance from Hector Bellerin. Another really good performance from Nacho Monreal, consistently been one of our best performers over the past year and a half. Kept Messi relatively quiet, which is really weird to say, especially as Messi got both of the goals in this game. But again, another great performance from Nacho Monreal. But Per Mertesacker and Laurent Koscielny, I thought they were really solid at the back for about 70 minutes of this match. Koscielny was solid throughout, but that mistake Mertesacker made on the opening goal was really disappointing to see, and you'd have thought he'd have learned from previous mistakes. I think he did the exact same in the game against Monaco last season, and ultimately it's another last 16 review that I'm doing where we've gone out in the first leg. It really is disappointing that we're going out to the Camp Nou now with the game pretty much already settled in favour of Barcelona. Yes, I'd love to say that we can go out there to Barca and get to a 2-0 win, but realistically, is it going to happen? I highly doubt it, especially as we didn't take the chances that were on offer for us tonight. I thought we started this game really well, blitzed them right from the side, a few good opportunities. I thought it was rather perplexing to see Oxlade-Chamberlain start this game. I thought we may have opted to start Danny Welbeck after his fantastic performance against Hull at home at the weekend, but we opted with Oxlade-Chamberlain, had a few good runs going forward, gives the ball away still far too often in my opinion, and it was the first great chance of the match which fell to Chamberlain but put it right at ter Stegen. Wanted to see more from the Ox in this game, don't think he quite delivered, went off early doors in that second half, but that first half Barcelona didn't really create too many chances. I don't even think they'd had a shot on target. Admittedly, we'd only had one of our own, but it was a game which was very much a stalemate at the time, although Barcelona, like I say, were dictating possession throughout the course of the game. I didn't really see much from Messi, Neymar or Suarez in that first half, just to our superb work ethic throughout the course of the first 45 minutes. Every player working for another man. It was great to see Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil working really hard for the team, as well as Olivier Giroud tracking back. Coquelin, I thought he stepped up to the plate yet again in a big game. It was great to see him put in another performance and was one of the real shining lights from today as well. Aaron Ramsey, again, still giving the ball away quite a lot for me. His work ethic was on point tonight, but he really does need to find a man at times. He really is struggling to put a pass together as well. But I would have liked to see more from players I just previously mentioned. Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil are big names. I wanted to see them step up to the plate tonight, and they really didn't do that for me. All of Barcelona's big men really stood up to the plate tonight, and I'd like to see the same from our players that are out there to make the difference. Per Cech was class for me tonight yet again. Real shame to see him on the losing side. Really didn't deserve that in this game, considering his performance was absolutely outstanding. But going out into that second half, we saw Chamberlain come off early doors, like I say. We saw Theo Walcott come on, who didn't really offer a lot in this game, apart from making a few interceptions. Didn't really make too many runs going forward. We had a good chance for Olivier Giroud, who played the ball out into touch when he had a fantastic opportunity in which to shoot. Really didn't know why Olivier Giroud did that, and it's now 8 games in which Olivier Giroud hasn't got a goal across all competitions. So does that spark cause for concern? Yes, he has been rather involved in the games that we've played where he hasn't scored goals, but he needs to get himself a goal in terms of building his confidence. He is looking like a player that is struggling for form and struggling for confidence at that as well. But that's probably our best chance early on in that second half. But I had a few half chances from there on in, but it was Barcelona who cut through us incredibly quickly. I can't remember who was lunging in on the challenge. I think it might have been Francis Coquelin, but he lost his man, and it was a pass through into Neymar, who blitzed the fullback and didn't even look up, just had the awareness to play into Lionel Messi with the kind of finish you'd expect of the best player in the world, past Petr Cech to make it 1-0 to Barcelona. And at that point, you did kind of feel that the work ethic had kind of dropped. You could see the players were slumping. It really took the wind out of our sails when we went 1-0 down, just hoping that we would keep it at 1-0. But unfortunately, we weren't able to do so. And I just can't get my head around this substitution. Really, really questionable as to why Arsene Wenger bought on Mathieu Flamini for Francis Coquelin. Yes, Coquelin may have been carrying a knock, but I mean, at that point, I would rather we'd have bought on, Joel Campbell or something and just gone for this game rather than bringing on Mathieu Flamini, because evidently he is not a rock in midfield. He has been pretty diabolical for us over the past couple of months. He's not at a level where he should be playing in a game against the best side in the world, let alone the best attack in the world, the best front three in world football. Gives away a penalty stupidly, hasn't even been on the pitch a minute. Sums up Flamini in a nutshell. That I cannot wait till the bloke is out of Arsenal Football Club, in truth. But yeah, 2-0 down. The tie is over, sadly, for me. Yes, I do expect us to go to the Camp Nou. I do expect a heroic performance. But as an Arsenal fan, over the past couple of years, we know how the story goes. And yeah, for me, we're out of the tournament. It's disappointing to see, considering we put in such a wholehearted performance. And yes, I didn't expect a lot from this game. I don't expect much going out there in Barcelona. And I didn't really expect much from this fixture over the course of 2 legs. They are the best team in the world and a real standout in this Champions League tournament. I mean, I do expect them to go out and win it yet again. On the night, it's just really disappointing that we've gone out in this way after having matched Barcelona for about 70 minutes of this game. And if we'd have got 0-0 in this match, going into that second leg of the Nou Camp, we'd have had absolutely everything to play for. And it's just a real bugger that we've got to go out there and play them again when the tie's already lost. It's another game in our schedule that we don't necessarily need. You can guarantee we'll go out there with a full strength squad. But yeah, like I say, utter disappointment on the night after putting in a whole performance for about 70 minutes of this game. But Manchester United coming up next, away from home. Got to be getting a win on that in that game to put the record straight. Get your thoughts on tonight's proceedings in the comments box below. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV if you are new to the channel. Like this video if you have enjoyed it. And as always, I'll speak to you very, very soon.